5'2", eyes of blue. Oh, what those 5 foot can do has anybody seen?
How do you describe John Lee? He is a renowned morning DJ. He's a famous father. Grammy-winning Amy Lee is his daughter. He's an advocate in the fight against epilepsy, and he's a heck of a good ukulele player.
That's for sure.
And we're delighted to have him finally, after all these years on Good Morning Arkansas. We'll hear more from John coming up a little bit later.
Been in radio for 30 years, and we finally get him on our show.
About time.
We've been working on it for a while, so we can't wait to visit more with John and help you get to know him better as well.
Good to have you come staying over into our shift today.
It's nice to finally be here.
Yeah, and welcome to all your radio audience, who I know is probably listening this morning.
They're watching, that's for sure.
Exactly. We don't know where to begin with you. There's so much to talk about, and we want to hear you play too. But first of all,
should I just say first, I would like to put my hat into the ring to be basketball coach at Arkansas.
You're probably one of the finalists at this point.
I think I might be. I'm on the list somewhere.
A lot of people may be seeing your face for the first time after being on the radio for 30 years?
About 32.
Gosh.
But who's counting?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You love the oldies. That's what you play now.
Oh, yeah, we play. When I was with an older station, we did a lot of Frank Sinatra and old standards and stuff. But at K106.3, we play Beach Boys and Beatles and Linda Ronstadt and things like that. And Linda's coming to town, you know. So.
That's right. You think he's musical at work, at home. The whole family is musical. Of course, everybody knows Amy's story, lead singer of Evanescence, multi-billion-dollar...
That's your daughter.
And she just took Carrie, our 17-year-old, out on the road with her. And Carrie got up and sang with her in Hartford, Connecticut the other night.
I bet slayed him. I hear she's wonderful.
Yeah, she does good, too.
Good. I bet there's some people right now going, he's Amy Lee's father. Do you get that now? I mean,
well, when I was a son, when I was a boy, I was Judge Lee's son. And then now I'm Amy Lee's dad, and at school I'm Laurie and Carrie's dad, and at Christ Lutheran I'm Robbie's dad. So.
Let's talk a little bit about Robbie. He has epilepsy, and that's something that you really want to raise awareness for.
Yeah, Robbie has severe epilepsy, and that just means epilepsy just means you have seizures. It's not contagious. It's not something you catch. You just have seizures. Now, if you bump your head and have a seizure, well, you just had a seizure. But if you continue to have seizures, you have epilepsy. And he's a severe case. And if he wasn't on medication and hadn't had 3 brain surgeries and wears a chest implant, he would be seizing all the time.
How old is he?
He's 13 now,
okay.
But he goes to Christ Lutheran, and they have a wonderful program there for kids that need a little extra help. So he's doing real well there.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Wonderful.
And his condition is managed fairly well. So I mean, he's having a nice life, and he's a happy boy. And if you met him, you wouldn't have any idea.
That's wonderful.
Good example that you can live with that and have a very active
And that's
life.
why I play the ukulele and the banjo and the guitar and the harmonica and the drums and things like that. I go around to senior centers and civic groups and schools and churches and speak about epilepsy a little bit, because people don't know about it. They know what to do if you're choking or if you're having a heart attack. But if they see somebody seizing on the ground, people are afraid of that. It looks like they used to call it a fit, or they think you were possessed or something. But actually, it's just your muscles contracting. It's not a terrible thing. You really can't hurt yourself having a seizure, unless, of course, you're standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon, maybe, or driving a car, which you shouldn't be if you have epilepsy. So just try to educate folks, demystify it. Amy Lee, our daughter, the lead singer of Evanescence, is the national spokesperson, the celebrity spokesperson for the National Epilepsy Foundation, and we're probably more proud of that than we are the 2 Grammys.
Oh, that's wonderful. We want to still hear you sing.
Yeah, please. What are you going to do?
Please, for us.
Well, this is a song that the first movie my folks ever took me to was in 1961 or 62, and it was called The Music Man with Robert Preston, and this is from that.
All right.
There you go. John Lee, folks.
There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. And there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and you.
See you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
7 News Daybreak, Arkansas's favorite morning show. Because It's a good day with Daybreak.